Hi, do you have a child who is attention seeking? These kids typically are loud and tend to be a little bit on the obnoxious side, and they love to make an entrance. They may be a little bit more flamboyant than your average child, or they may come into the room stumbling. Whatever it happens to be, they always let their presence be known. They're noisy. They're noisy when they come in. They're noisy when they're in the room with you. They're noisy when you're on the telephone. In fact, they frequently, if they're little enough, they get in between mommy and daddy when they're kissing, just to make sure that they can be recognized as part of that very important triad. They tend to be the kids that ask unnecessary questions, whether this is at home or at school. They just have 1,001 questions, and frequently, if you stop to think about it, they know the answers. And the way that you can recognize the difference between legitimate questioning and your attention-seeking child's questioning is by your own response. If you start to get annoyed, there's a really good chance that they're seeking attention as opposed to seeking information. Attention-seeking children are the ones that your teacher will talk about who wander the room, possibly for a drink of water or a bathroom visit, to sharpen their pencil for the 15th time, or maybe just to wander the room. I've seen children that wander just to wander and have no idea why they're wandering. These kids, this is a way for them to get attention. Attention-seeking children typically become nonconformists. They march to their own drummer, and in high school you'll especially see these kids dressed ironically all alike in black or in very shocking clothing, just shocking clothing. And if their clothing doesn't get you and their nonconformity doesn't get you, then they'll go on to the language. And the language will certainly get you, both by its shockingness or its lewdness or just whatever it happens to be that they know is going to get your attention. Attention-seeking children, obviously, for obvious reasons, have difficulty with their peers. They don't play well with others. They tend to try to insert themselves into groups where they're not really wanted, and they have such a need for attention. They will take attention no matter how they get it. Bad attention's better than no attention, whether it's from their friends, their peers, or other adults. They will do everything in their power to get some form of attention. So, what's the solution to this? First off, as with all behaviors, look for the cause. Why is your child seeking attention? What is it behind it? And there's several different things that it might be. It may be that they feel inadequate, both either in school or in social situations. And if that's the case, then find ways to help them to achieve, find ways to help them to fit in appropriately, find ways to help them to become the person that they can be that will get them the best attention without all the extremes. They may be trying to prove themselves by this attention-getting behavior. So if this is the case, then maybe you might want to spend some time, you will want to spend some time with them. Spend some time walking, talking, spend some time just getting to know them, just letting them know that they're important just for who they are, and recognize that they're outstanding just as they are, and appropriately. Help them to be appropriate and help them to shine in appropriate manners. Let them know that you're proud of them. Let them know that you're proud of them for who they are, not just for what they accomplish or what they do, but just because they're a cool kid, and that is sufficient unto itself. One of the things that you can do, as always, is to model appropriate behavior. And this is kind of a tough one because frequently attention-getting kids have attention-getting parents, or relatives or loved ones close by. So try to think, what is it that you want them how do you want them to behave, and try to behave the same way so that you can set that appropriate behavior. Now, above all, be calm, be cool, be collected, and don't take things personally, because they may try to rattle your last cage just to get that rise out of you, because that's a form of attention, that negative attention again. Try to look for what your child needs. Try to make that happen. Try to give them situations where they'll excel and set them up for winning. Find ways to strengthen their confidence in constructive ways. And here's just something for you to consider. The attention-getting child, with proper channeling and appropriate behavior, this attention-getting child becomes the leader. And that's a good thing. Thanks. Talk to you later.